Staggering images from Fort Myers Beach, Florida, where officials say 90% of the buildings, 90% of the buildings have been destroyed. In some parts, you can't even get through traveling on a bicycle. CNN has also obtained harrowing audio of one woman there who was trapped for several hours. Listen to this.
I am up my neck in water.
Okay. All right.
I'm so cold.
Hobie, I'm losing you. I can't hear you.
I love you.
I love you.
Now, that woman is fortunately safe tonight, but she tells CNN she is still in shock and picking up the pieces after losing everything that she had. In some of the hardest hit areas, Ian produced an amount of rain that's only seen on average once every 1,000 years. And what you're looking at here is time-lapse video of the Category 4 storm hitting Sanibel Island, which has just been devastated. We now know at least 65 people have been killed statewide. And joining me now is the man known to sciences or to audiences worldwide as Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's also the host of the Peacock original series, The End Is Nigh. Bill, so great to have you with us. We appreciate it. If you can, obviously hurricanes come, hurricanes go. There are a lot of folks out there who will say, why are we even getting into the climate change aspect of all of this? But it's important because, as I'm sure you'll explain, Bill, these hurricanes are getting more powerful, they're getting more deadly, they're getting more costly because of climate change. What have you picked up on?
Well, we've been fighting this fight for 40 years. Pick a number, and this hurricane is exactly the kind of thing that's predicted by every climate model, that the hurricanes would not only get more forceful, that the winds would be stronger, because the speed of the wind is what knocks over buildings. But the big thing is how big they're getting rather. Ian was this enormous storm, wider than the entire peninsula of Florida. And of course, there are more people living there than ever, and we will all pitch in to help people recover. But wow, the economic damage is staggering, and we are all ultimately going to get involved in paying for it. So the sooner we acknowledge that we have a problem, the sooner we can get to work on it, everybody. So this kind of hurricane is exactly as predicted by climate models. The world's getting warmer because there's so many people breathing and burning the atmosphere.
Yeah. And Bill, one of the things that we noticed with Hurricane Ian is that it actually intensified before it made landfall and became an even more powerful hurricane. There were some forecasts earlier on in the week before this thing made landfall that it was going to weaken. And instead it accelerated. And I know that climate scientists have been warning about this time and again, that when these powerful hurricanes get into the Gulf of Mexico, they become supercharged by those warm waters. Can you explain that?
So the energy that drives a hurricane is heat. As the atmosphere gets warmer, the heat ends up in the ocean. Then cool air, and we're talking about just slightly cooler air, squeezes warm air up, and you get this rising column of air. And it does this when it hits the stratosphere. And because the Earth is spinning and there is gravity, these two accelerations combine to make these enormous swirling storms. And we saw in this case where, and with Ian, where if you were to the south and east, you got this enormous storm surge. For a little while in Clearwater, to the north and west of the enormous diameter of the storm, the whole Clearwater Bay was drained briefly. Now, as you alluded to, and I've read your book, Jim, is that we have to face the problem before we're going to do anything about it. And when people ask me, what can we do about climate change? There's all sorts of things we can do. We can address this. We can have better building codes. We can bury power lines. We can have better infrastructure, more resilient escape routes. We can have trains in place, but we can have these things ready. But if we don't acknowledge there's a problem, we're not going to get it done. And so I just want to ask conservative lawmakers to cut it out. I understand that you want to get reelected. I understand that you have this primary system which motivates you to get these these hardcore conservative voters engaged. But look, you've just cut it out. And so last night on a competitive network, conservative network, an infamous, notorious host showed this graph, and this graph is cherry picking the hurricane data, saying it had to make landfall in the Atlantic seaboard. It had to come ashore, and it had to have a certain. These data, it's not an out and out lie, but it is absolutely misleading. And I just asking everybody on the other side to cut it out. We've got hundreds of thousands of people suffering tremendously. Now, come on, let's get to work. This is the United States. Come on, let's be world leaders, for crying out loud. Back to you, Jim.